Hello, what is going on, everybody? This is Landown here, and this is the introductory commentary of why I joined the Gears of War clan on YouTube. Bless. And this is a very abnormally long commentary because I suck absolute donkey dick at getting any kind of short gameplay. I mean, this is I can never get a short gameplay ever, no matter what. Absolutely no matter what game type it is, I can never get a short gameplay. So you guys are just gonna have to bear with me. I promise this won't get boring at all. I promise that I'll try to make this commentary as entertaining as possible, because that's how I like to do most of my commentaries. Is very, very entertaining. And just a little bit of heads up, I swear a lot. I make various racist comments. I am a tad bit racist, but only to the indecent folk of other ethnicities and people of my own ethnicity, because I'm white. So if you take offense, please don't, because it's all in good fun. So yeah. Anyway, my name is Landown, and I'm really glad to be on this team, because it is, so far, everyone is just really been amazing in this team. I mean, I just love how everybody is all very supportive, very nice, and I'm thanking Bless Nexus for putting up with my stupidity when it comes to technology, because he's been helping me through trying to get a torrent of what is it? It's a torrent of Sony Vegas 11. And I can't figure that shit out to save my life, and I'm clueless on how to use the Dropbox, so thank you, Bless Nexus, and people on the Skype team chat for helping me out with my stupidity and whatnot. So, anyway, onto this gameplay. It's kind of far into the, not second round, but this is no, that's not Team Deathmatch. It's Execution on Thrashball. God, I can't even talk today. So this was a near flawless gameplay, but my team did not call out people as they probably should have been, because some guy snuck up on me later on. I got MVP in this game, and I did fairly well. So I guess you guys are I just choked on a fucking headshot right there. So I'm guessing you guys are probably wondering, what the hell is my deal? Who am I? So I'll give you a little bit of information about myself, so we're not strangers, and so we can kind of get to know each other a little better, so you don't feel threatened when you're in my presence. So anyway, a little background about myself. This isn't gaming wise. I'm 16 years old. I turned 16 October of 2011, and I got my license January of 2012 because my car broke down and I had to fix it up myself to save money, and it's all been kind of titty fucks from there. I play soccer. I'm midfielder, forwarder. I know a lot of people in Blast are from the UK, and I absolutely hate American football, which is just like a bunch of guys in tights slapping each other's asses, grabbing balls and tackling each other. I hate that. I don't think I would ever play it, even though people have told me to. I probably should be playing basketball out of anything, because I'm 6'4", but I chose soccer because soccer is literally the most athletic sport I can think of, besides fucking track, which I would literally, suicide would be an option if I was in track. But so background about myself, gaming wise, I started gaming on a PlayStation 1, you know, playing like the Rugrats game, which is still fun. Like, games like the Rugrats fucking game, games like Spyro, games like Crash Bandicoot, were probably the best games invented in the history of mankind, and always will be the best, in my opinion. Gears kind of takes second over those games. I mean, I play Gears more than those other games now, but combining the hours I've played when I was younger, fuck to the hell no. So I always loved playing those kind of games. And then my uncle Bobby, me and my brother David always used to go over to my Uncle Bobby's house, and my Uncle Bobby one day had Grand Theft Auto Vice City, and needless to say, if there was an MLG section in Grand Theft Auto Vice City, I would absolutely be in it because I knew that entire game like the back of my hand. And that game was just the most amazing game in my opinion. Like, I knew I could navigate the entire map without using that little map in the bottom, like, left or right corner. I could navigate the entire map like that. I knew where all the fucking hidden packages and shit were. I knew all of that stuff because I spent like days upon days. I memorized all the cheats and everything, and I've beaten the campaign numerous times without the cheats, but cheats are always fun. And then eventually I played that for like a lot of years until I went over to my friend Tyler Mexicot's house. He was an amazing friend to me, but then he kind of turned into a pot-smoking douchebag, and kind of I hated him ever since. And his parents are divorced, which kind of serves him right because he's an asshole. But anyway, he showed me this game Gears of War, and there was blood all over the cover. There was blood all over the cover. The characters were cool. I really liked the movements. I'm like, this is the most badass motherfucking game ever, and I've played that ever since. I mean, I got my Xbox in 2009. I got Gears of War 2 with that Xbox, and it was probably the most fun I've ever had in my entire life. Yeah, so that's a little background about my gaming. And that kind of brings us up till now. Like other games I have like Dead Island, which is pretty fun. Bulletstorm, which is such a fucking underrated game. That is probably the most fun I've ever had. Like the second most fun I've ever had playing a video game, because that video game is just pure fun. It's not competitive whatsoever. I mean, I play Gears competitively for the most part, but like Bulletstorm was just a breath of fresh air. I mean, oh my god, Bulletstorm was just so fucking fun. It's not even funny how fun that game was. So, my playing style for Gears of War, for the most part, is I play very tactical, and I try to play very smart for the most part. I'm not a run and gun, I'm a stop and pop. I'm fucking genius for coming up with that, even though I didn't come up with it. But I'm definitely a stop and pop person. I mean, I can rush with the Gnasher and I'll fucking rape with it if I'm on good connection and people don't sponge. So, yeah, pretty much I'm a stop and pop guy. I signed on as a commentator because of the fact that I hit clips when I can, and even when I do hit clips, they're terrible. Like, I do not go for clips. I hit them when I can. If I try to go for them, I just fail completely. So, yeah, so, I guess this is the part where I promote my channel. So, go visit my channel, because I have funny shit on there. So, yeah. Yeah, my channel has a lot of cool stuff. Like, I try to keep everything I do original. Like, my language, I try to keep that original. Like, I use something called creative swearing, where I take two unlike words. Like, I take a swear word and then something completely innocent, like a coconut fucker, or like take the word canoe, a douche canoe. Bam, there you go. Me and my cousin, Evil Mutations. Why do I keep? He just recently joined a clan. His old gamer tag was Evil Mutations, but now it's Deny Mutations. So I was actually wanted by another clan before I joined this one, and I said no because Bless is so much fucking better than you, Deny. No hate toward Deny. I'm just kidding. Deny would probably be my second choice, but Bless just seemed really cool. Like, everybody in it seemed so chill and so relaxed, and you know, just pretty cool people in general. I mean, no hate at all towards Deny. I mean, I've played with Deny with my cousin Deny Mutations. I've played with them. They're pretty cool, but I just like Bless better. So yeah, shit. What do I talk about now? This is running. This commentary is running pretty fucking long. Jesus. I already talked about how I can't get fucking gameplay, short gameplay. So yeah, titty smackers. Yeah, so the creative swearing thing I came up with kind of from inspiration from Bulletstorm, because Bulletstorm, like, instead of saying "you scared the hell out of me," he's like "you scared the dick off me," and that, like, it's just needless swearing, and the countless gay jokes that was in that game, it was pretty funny. And Bulletstorm just inspired me kind of to do commentaries. Like, people have told me that my commentaries are probably, like, besides Kirby, Yo It's Kirby, which is probably my idol for commentaries because I love to do commentaries kind of like his. Like, it basically inspired me to do the, like, funny commentaries, because funny commentaries really keep people interested, and you really have to keep up the momentum of what you're trying to say throughout the entire commentary. You can't just start off like, "oh, peppy and ready to go," and then eventually you just start to kind of tone it down into a monotone voice, and then you kind of get really sad, and then you kind of get really into a monotone voice like this, and you really make it pretty boring for people. And yeah, so I hate when people do that. I mean, it's really inconsistent. It shows inconsistency, and that should have been a motherfucking kill. Dicks! Like, people... That's another thing I really hate, is people in this game. Everybody in this game is fucking paddle grinders. I just... I'm sorry for that little outburst there. So anyway, this guy's beating this other guy to death with his own arm. Does anybody miss the fucking... the Locust execution from the beta, where he, like, smacks his elbow down on the guy's face, and then as he's swinging down, he swings back up and hits him right in the Stagola? Like, I actually, wouldn't that be awesome if there was an execution where, like, Marcus just whips out a flamingo lawn ornament and stabs like a Locust in the Stagola over and over and over again, so the guy screams out, blurting out in pain? I think that would be pretty cool. Leave a like if you think that should be a fucking execution. A fucking flamingo lawn ornament? You gotta be kidding me. Anyway, this commentary is actually running a little bit long. I'll probably put a retarded picture in place of this black. And that's my most hated color, by the way. So, I'll talk to you guys later. This is Blessed Landown. Go visit my channel, promotions and all that other shit. And I'll talk to you guys later. Penis!